we go. There we go.
Now
There
you turn
we
the
go.
microphone on.
What's that?
Now you turn the microphone on.
I did turn the microphone. I'm gonna go back there. I'm gonna go back here. I'm gonna do that.
You could just mute it.
Look at that.
No,
Wow.
that's not a Disney song, David.
So hey there, everybody. Welcome to the WDWpov live stream show.
Blah, blah, blah.
I am Jeff Moliterno.
Marcus.
He's what?
What?
And he's awake. He's awake. I still got a couple of shares to do here. I will be right with you. Annette from the Jersey Shore. Hey, how's it going? We got David out there from...
You started 20 seconds early.
What's that? I know. He was actually here. Isn't that crazy?
No, you started 20 seconds early.
Did I start 20 seconds early or
Yeah,
20 seconds late?
There was 20 seconds still on the timer.
No way.
Yeah, there was.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Did I actually start before on time? Wow. Anyway, let's see who's out there so far. We got Anthony. Hey, Anthony. And that we already said hi to. David, of course, always there. Well, not always there, but he's there.
Mostly there.
He's mostly there.
He's not all there.
Mostly there. Now that's Disney. Nice to see you out there. They're on every Saturday night, I believe at 8 o'clock. But we'll mention that again. Let me share this. I think I have one or two more shares to do, and then we will be on our way. So I hope everybody's doing okay out there. Let's see. I think I just have one more share out here. Look at that. Not too bad.
David is mostly there.
Mostly.
He's not all there.
He's mostly there.
If you catch my drift.
That's right. That's right. Anyway, so I got all my shares done. Isn't that crazy? It's 8:01, and we started the show.
Oh, come on.
What?
Since we're early, maybe the show has a chance.
No, Dave, or Steve, I'm sorry.
This is a show
Steve,
that is specifically designed to go off the rails.
Steve,
this show in particular.
This one in particular?
I just thought with the way that you described it before we started.
Mary's out there.
I just thought with the way you described it before we started that it...
No, actually, the way I described it before I started was... Actually, I'm hoping for some good interaction from our audience tonight because I would like to hear some ideas. When we get to it, we'll talk about it in just a bit, just a few minutes. But I would like for the audience to be prepared for some good ideas on the topic, which is ways to stay together even while we're being apart.
Well, you see, I thought about making a good idea-inator, but that seemed counterproductive.
Jack just let a good belch in the background. What were you saying?
Well, you see, I was going to make a good idea-inator, but that seemed counterproductive to what I was trying to do.
Good idea.
I made a bad idea-inator, and that's how we ended up with this show.
Does it have Does it happen to have a self-destruct button on it?
No, I don't know. We never get to see it.
Dr. Doofenshmirtz?
We never get to see the good idea-inator.
Oh, my goodness. And you know what? Here we are. We are live. The WDWpov.
They went off the rails. Their show was structured like sitting down having coffee with someone. That show is designed to go off the rails.
Yeah, Steve's commenting about...
Have you ever had a real conversation with someone?
My wife and daughter, they had a coffee talk show this past week. They did another one, I think, the week before.
Wow, David has gotten real negative here already.
Oh, my goodness, Dave. You want to be apart from your family? Why? I mean, come on. They're nice people. I'm sure they are.
I think... Okay, need to take out a couple letters there and rearrange the O and F in from. Take out R and M. Okay, then rearrange F and O so that the F comes after the O. Then you have of.
What are you talking about?
A part of my family. You take out the R and M, and then you put the F after the O. You get of.
Oh, okay. So he wants to be a part of his family or apart from his family? I don't know.
Either way, it doesn't make sense.
Anyway, Kim's out there. Mary's out there. We already said, Mary. Got to do my Jimmy Stewart.
Oh.
Guess what, guys? I'm not going to choke tonight on the show.
You already did it before.
I choked during dinner, but it wasn't the food getting stuck in my throat choke this time. It was just,
I was real interested in the story.
Drinking some water, and it went, you know how this happens to everybody. It went down the wrong pipe, and it was like trying to cough the water up out of my lungs. So, why are you giving me that look?
That's exactly what I want to hear about right now.
I think they do. I think they do want to hear about my choking episode. Who wants to hear about my choking episode? No, I'm done. That was it. That was my story.
Your choking episode was 2 weeks ago.
So, yeah, that was fun. If you want to see me really choke, though, yeah, go back a couple of weeks, like the first 5-10 minutes of the show, and I literally choke on some chicken while the show is going on. And then I ran off, coughed it up, and came back to do the rest of the show. Okay, so are you ready? Like I said,
you ready?
Tonight, as usual, please share with your friends. And if you have any groups out there that you're allowed to share to, I don't want you to share to groups that are going to kick you out or anything like that. That would be bad. I don't want that to happen to anybody.
You know what? Maybe they don't care.
Laura's out there. Hi, Laura from Florida. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so WDWpov live stream show. We already said I'm Jeff. He's Marcus. And we started on time. We started early. We started
Rick
20
Forbes
seconds early.
joined.
Rick is out there. Now we can start the show. So like I said.
No, we're still missing one person.
Who's that?
Stan.
Stan is not out there yet. Stan will be out there, I'm sure. Stan will be there. So let's do our shout outs right now while we're thinking about it. Let's get them out of the way and let's get right into the show, which we never do, but we're going to try tonight. You ready? Okay, so I'm going to read off my handy dandy, really cool sheet here. So, we already mentioned, but we'll mention again. Now That's Disney with David out there. David and Kim. I don't know if Kim's out there yet, but she oftentimes does show up. Nice to see you guys. They have a show every Saturday night that they do, a live stream show. We will also say hello to our friends over at the Disney World Florida Fun for Everyone group. Excellent group to go into. They have lots of nice posts there. Crazy for Mickey, and again, I don't know why they like us. They don't. They probably don't. I just post there, and they look at it and say, we won't delete it this week. We'll let it stay for a while. Disney Adventures Tribe. Now, we saw for a split second, I think you said Regina was on.
I think she's still here. She just commented by the looks of it.
Did she? Oh, there she is, Gina. There she is. Gina, we really miss you guys. And Todd, if he's out there, I know you guys have been really busy lately. But we do miss you a lot on the show. But I'm giving you a shout out right now. See, I've been doing it every week. So yeah, the Disney Adventures Tribe with Todd and Regina, or we like to call her Gina because we consider
That's what she told us to call her.
She considers her friends. She lets them call her Gina. So we thank you for letting us post on your show, and I hope you guys are doing well. I know, like I said, I know you guys have been busy. The WDWpov group. A nice group to join if you're not in it. I know if you're watching this show, you might be watching us from the group. You may be watching us from our WDWpov page. If you're in one and not the other, now's a good time to join the other one just for fun. Okay, and invite your friends, please. We always love to have more Disney friends join the group and also join the page. Let's see, who am I missing here? The Disney Podcast group. They we also post on there, and we appreciate that. And last, but certainly not least, would be Monorail Tales, which, if Rick is still out there, thanks for representing. They do. We usually record on Tuesday nights, and then they edit the show and put it out usually over the next weekend. So, hoping to do another show tomorrow night. So we'll see what happens. Thank you very much. Let's see, Callum Witcher. It's stopped now. I'm not wondering what it. Okay, that background noise is really annoying. I wonder what the background noise was. Is that Jack? Is that him tapping? My son's been tapping a lot. That's probably what the background noise is. If you hear that background noise anymore, Callum, I think it's Callum. I hope I'm saying that right. He's saying that the background noise is really annoying. Maybe it's me talking. That also could be the background noise, because sometimes people find that to be very, very annoying. So, or it could have been my son. He had this in his hand and was doing that, which, yeah, that could be very annoying. Could also be my other son, Jack in the background. He's been known to belch a few times during the show. So we're not sure whether that was the noise you were hearing, Callum. But if you think about it and you hear it again, just let us know, and we'll try and get it to stop. Okay? Okay. And Mary, as usual, Mary is out there representing. She's already posting our Facebook group link over there on the chat box, wherever your chat box happens to be. And if you have anything to say, like Callum did, about the background noise being very annoying, okay, you could do that. But Mary posted the stuff there. She's got all kind of stuff. She's always posting stuff out there. There's something there about Walt Disney connoisseur. I'm not sure. I'm having a hard time seeing that. What's that?
Connoisseur?
That's what I think, but it almost looks like connoisseur. But no, it's just connoisseur. Okay. So, yeah, Mary, you're probably right. It was probably Marcus. And yeah, so like Mary said, go back later when you get a chance, and you can click on some of those links and enjoy some other groups out there. In fact, we'll be talking about that to some extent during our show anyway. So it's a good topic, good lead in for it. So, oh, there you go. That's Gina's group. Why does that not seem like the group? I don't know. That's weird. I'm not sure. Okay, so are we ready? How do we keep together while having to stay apart? It's tough, isn't it?
Well, how do you stay apart when you have to keep together?
Well, first off, I don't have a ruler, but we should be 6 feet apart.
Yes, according to all medical professionals, even the people in your own house, you should be 6 feet apart from them.
But it's going to be tough doing. Just got germs on me. Stop it.
You're the one that was coughing all over the table earlier.
I wasn't. That was because I was choking. T Nina has joined the show. Welcome, T Nina. Okay, so here's the deal. We're all, I think, more and more states have been giving stay-at-home orders. Don't go out unless you have to, type of stuff. And Mary is saying, yeah, she needs help keeping it together. Yeah, I know. It's getting a little bit crazy out there. We are on basically, I think, week 2 ourselves right now for our stay-at-home orders. Has it been 2 or 2.5 weeks?
Didn't it start Tuesday? Last Tuesday? This will be 1 week.
Seems like it's been an eternity. How many of you feel like it's been forever since since this whole thing started?
It's barely been 1 week.
It feels like forever. And I think you guys would agree.
No, there starts tonight.
Who's that? Steve saying we got ours this morning. It starts at 8:00 tonight. Yeah, ours. Yeah, okay. Technically, I think ours started. Yeah, like you said, last Tuesday evening or Monday evening.
Was it Tuesday?
I think it might have been. I think it was Monday at midnight. So technically, it started Tuesday for us. So yeah, this is basically going on a week. But even before that, they had suggested staying at home. They had said, don't go out unless you have to. Businesses were starting to get, categorized as to what was considered essential versus non-essential businesses. So fortunately, I'm considered essential. So I guess I'm sort of important. I don't know. Does that make me important? And I think this show is essential.
Did you say something?
No, I didn't say a thing. I think this show is essential, though. I know it sounds stupid, but this show and a lot of other shows that are going on right now, whether it's Disney related or whether it's just live streams in general that are popping up on Facebook, and we've been doing it for a couple of years now, but some more people have been popping up doing like either daily or weekly live streams, and I think that's one good way to try and keep connected to other people, while obviously you're doing it from a distance. I know, I consider you guys are part of our extended family, and there's Jack burping in the background. See, you're part of the family, guys.
You see, I consider my extended family, and I consider my viewers my viewers.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
He's all heart, guys. He's all heart. You just that just touched me right there.
Why can't it be your family be your family your friends be your friends, your coworkers be your coworkers.
I don't know. Why can't it be?
What?
That's another line from The Office. He loves quoting The Office. Why are you rolling your eyes at me? Stay awake. Okay. So anyway, that I think is one way. Live stream shows are one good way to stay in touch with people, stay in touch with extended family if you were. What? Okay. What are you laughing at here? What's okay? So T9 said, wait. Oh, these comments are going by too quick. Let's see. It's I'm online all morning. Kim's saying I'm online all morning with my students, and son is on with his. The support has been amazing. As a teacher, I'm busier than ever, and I miss my class very much. We missed somebody up there, though. What was that? Oh, okay, into second week. Callum is saying that they're into their second week in the UK. Yeah, you guys got it a little bit sooner than we did over here in the States. But you guys just got Disney Plus this last week, if I understand correctly. We've had Disney Plus since November. And I think the UK just got it in the past week and a half. Good timing. That's been another thing that we've been doing an awful lot of, is watching and binge watching Disney Plus. Old shows from back in like the 90s and early 2000s. So
mostly me, because
why is that?
Everyone else is being forced to watch stupid animal shows.
Oh, you mean like, is it the Amazing Dr. Pol or Incredible Dr. Pol?
And then Dr. Oakley's Yukon, whatever,
yeah.
Where almost everything she does just seems like it makes the situation worse.
Yeah, she doesn't hold a candle.
Animal 911.
Dr. Pol just could run circles around Dr. Oakley.
Animal 911. You barely watch that.
Anyway, so yeah, that one not so good.
I've been watching Kim Possible after everyone goes to sleep.
Kim Possible's not bad.
I've been watching that after everyone goes to sleep.
So anyway, Mary's saying she's essential, but from home now, which is good. And I know you brought your big monitor home, so that helps with the not having headaches looking at some small little laptop screen. And that is saying all our boardwalks and beaches are shut. Yeah, that's not good. I mean, it's good, I guess, to help contain the spread of the virus, but not good for people who want to be able to get out and do stuff. T9 says it just means you get paid. David says I was essential before the virus, so after the virus, I guess he's not essential anymore. That just doesn't make sense.
It's like asking who's essential when a government shutdown happens.
That's true. Yeah.
Is parks essential?
We've had
not at all.
Yeah, the parks are like, who. Yeah, when the government does a shutdown.
Sanitation.
Like,
we don't need that.
Oh, we don't need that. No, not at all. Anyway, David, it was essential until before the virus. Kim is replying to Annette, Annette, we are in Jersey too, and David is thanking you. We still love you. Why? We're not sure, but I love him. He's a nice kid. Laura is saying, I attended a virtual happy hour today. Okay, that's cool. How
does a virtual happy hour work?
Maybe Laura can give us a little more information.
The whole idea of happy hour is you're going in to get alcohol at a cheaper price.
Well, it
doesn't even last an hour. It could last like 5 hours.
Yeah, happy hour is usually more than an hour, but
at least 2.
Well, let's see if Laura could give us a little more information on that. That does sound a little curious to me how that works.
What is it? Dairy Queen, their happy hour lasts like 2-3 hours.
From
usually 2 to 5,
something like that,
or 2 to 4.
But Laura, let us know if you could give us a few more details on what this virtual happy hour was about. It sounds interesting. It sounds like something that would be fun to connect with other people while, again, being long distance, virtual. Mary says that when I told Nevaeh she couldn't message Miss Pat. Yeah, I'm still trying to get used to that, Miss Patty, my wife. She told me that Miss Patty loves her. Yeah, she does. She does. And that's another thing that is going on right now. My wife is doing a daily, like a classroom type thing, and not so much classroom though, but it's like hands-on things, little projects that she sends out every day, and she's going to do it for 20 days. I have a feeling she's probably going to extend it, but we'll see. But yeah, let's see who else. But she also does daily readings out of a book. You know, most of them have been Disney related, but not all of them. But she's a very and I'm okay. I'm gonna be a little proud of my wife here for a second. She's a very good book reader. She has a nice voice. She's very very motherly, I guess is the word. But you know, she reads these books on a daily basis. And I'm sure as I'm speaking, Mary probably already is posting the link to that group. It's a private group. I think it's like $1 a day or something like that.
I would still like to know what a virtual happy hour is.
We're going to find out. Laura's going to tell us at some point.
She's just commenting on how we were talking about that it's usually more than an hour.
What's more than an hour?
Happy hour in real life.
Oh, it is. Yeah, it usually is.
But it hasn't said anything about what a virtual happy hour is.
We're going to find out. She's going to tell us. We will force her to tell us before the show is over. Let's see who else. Okay. So Mary says that sounds fun as far as the happy hour.
You're really falling.
I'm way behind here. You guys are loading up the comments here, which is good. I'm glad. Callum, and I keep saying Callum. Callum says, you guys think the Epcot rebuild will take a massive hit with the money being lost, like Mary Poppins possibly scrapped? I sure hope not, Colin. I did hear something. This was in the past week. What was it?
If you're going to scrap anything, they'd probably do the Mission Space restaurant.
That one's
a character thing.
That one's up for grabs.
They would probably do something that's not a character thing, because then too many people would be disappointed by it.
We're going to have to try and find out a little bit more about that, Callum, if we can. That's a good question. But there was something else that was something recent. Oh, this was over at Magic Kingdom. This was this past week. They finally, I guess, filed the demolition or the building permits for. Are you ready for this? You ready?
What?
And now I'm drawing a complete blank. It's what happens when you get old, fans. Stitch's Great Escape. Stitch's Great Escape ride. They finally filed the permits and everything, I guess, to start working on that. The rumor is it's going to be, Wreck-It Ralph is going to be some kind of ride or attraction in there based on Wreck-It Ralph. So
that's futuristic.
That's something new.
So is Monsters Incorporated too.
True. Neither Monsters Incorporated or
Stitch was very futuristic.
Yeah, I mean that's not really future. It is sort of, but it's not really.
Like it wasn't.
It's alien.
It wasn't a depiction.
Alien or monster based.
They weren't depictions of what people thought the future would look like back in the 50s or the 80s, and they weren't depictions of what people just thought the future would look like in general. That most of them took place in present day, early 2000s.
True enough. So anyway, yeah. So I don't know, Callum, as far as if they're going to end up scrapping the Mary Poppins over at Epcot. That would be a shame. I hope they don't. I have a feeling it's still going to sneak its way in there. Disney's already doing. In fact, this is sort of a side topic. It's not really what we were planning on talking about tonight, but I'm going to throw it out there right now. As you guys think of, as we find out more from Laura about this happy hour, and if you guys have
hasn't said anything about it.
If you guys have other ideas out there that you are trying to do or participate in to stay connected while staying apart, so the Mary Poppins thing, I think it'll still squeeze it in there. But Disney this past weekend announced that they're basically doing free meal plans and some other perks for people who basically got their vacations displaced. I believe it's from March 16th or something like that. March something through to May 1st, I believe. And it may extend out farther than that depending on what happens. We don't know exactly when the parks will reopen, and it's still hard to get your head wrapped around that the parks are sitting there idle right now. Does that even sound like that's even possible?
Well, at least people don't have to clean them up at midnight. Well, not midnight, 4 in the morning right now.
Yeah, true. But I've heard things like the Contemporary, the lights just being completely out in the whole building. Things are just shut down, shut off, completely disconnected type of thing. But Disney came out and said, okay, and they usually do. They usually try to do something to basically make things right. And in this case, it's not their fault that the parks had to close, obviously, but they're saying, okay, so you guys had a vacation plan between, whatever these days are in March through May. May 31st. I think it goes through May 31st right now.
Mary's saying June 1st.
June 1st, yeah. I was going to say, I think it's May 31st, but yeah, that's, yeah. And so they're saying, okay, we're going to offer you something now where you get a free meal plan, you get some other perks, you're going to get some discounts on your stay. And look at my lovely wife is sneaking into the picture here.
Well, somebody tagged me and you guys were talking about me.
I bet it was Mary. Was it Mary?
Were you guys talking about me?
I don't think we were talking about you per se, but we were talking about your reading, and I said, what a nice job you do reading stories. What? And Nevaeh was out there saying something about.
Yeah. So hi, is Nevaeh there? Hi, Nevaeh.
I'm not sure. But yeah. So we were talking about it. She has a very soothing voice.
Soothing. Is this what we call it? There's fingerprints all over my windows. Look.
Oh my goodness! If I could just turn this camera this way, you got. Oh my goodness! It's horrible. There's just fingerprints everywhere.
Are you doing that again? That was Marcus. Okay, so are we talking Disney?
Yes, we're talking Disney.
Let's talk Disney.
We're talking about
Disney
and we're
stuff.
talking about ways to try and stay connected while still being apart.
It's been about half an hour and you haven't discussed any of those.
Yeah, we were starting to. We started talking about doing live streams,
We
which
finally
is
got
one
an
of the
answer as
things
to what the virtual happy hour is.
Oh, we do have an answer on the virtual happy hour. They were asking about somebody over at the UK. Callum was asking about. First off, he was annoyed by some background noise, and then he was tapping his pencil or his pen.
I watched that.
And then Callum was saying something about he's hoping that the Mary Poppins update that they're talking about doing in the UK part of Epcot doesn't get scrapped. So anyway, what do you got?
What do I got?
So live streams were obviously one of the things, and I'll let her talk if she's got something. You got something? Somebody had a virtual happy hour. Laura mentioned that. Go ahead. You're thinking of something. I'll sneak over this way.
Well, okay, so and T9 tagged us in the park thing.
Yeah. That's going to be coming up April 4th, I believe, right?
But I have an idea. So, but I'm not going to say it yet.
Did she put the link out there?
I think so.
Yeah, T9. If you haven't put the link out there, and again, I can't see everything because it's scrolling by.
Oh no, not today.
But
no.
But if you are still watching, what's it called? Parkeology. Mm-hmm. They're the ones who put on the basically the ride all the rides in one day events. And if you ride all the rides, and it's for a good cause, you're basically raising money for Give Kids the World Village. And so they raise money for that event. What are you looking at me for? She keeps staring at me.
I'm staring at Marcus too.
What are you staring at?
I'm not.
My
not
goodness. So anyway,
you are so mean.
I'm not mean. I'm just trying to figure
out.
Who
here thinks he's mean?
Oh. We're going to have to put a poll out there.
We should.
We'll put a poll out there.
Out of the three of us, who's the meanest?
Oh, man. That's even worse.
What?
Okay.
They're not going to vote for me.
Well, they're going to vote for me.
Do I look mean at all?
It's either going to be one of us.
They're not going to vote for Marcus.
We already know it's going to be one of us.
It's going to be you.
I don't know about that. I'm not so sure.
Who do you think would be the most difficult? We'll do some questions. Who do you think would be the most difficult to go to Disney with? Who would be the person that would demand everything their way between the three of us?
How can you pick both of us?
I don't know. It's easy.
I go with the flow. I go with whatever you guys want.
He does. Marcus is so great.
Okay, so.
But no. And who?
Anyway, T9 looks like she's going to look for the link for that challenge, and they're doing. Okay, so again, Laura was talking about this virtual happy hour, they're doing a virtual ride all the rides in one day event, and I think it's April 4th, if I remember. Is that right? Does that sound right to you?
It's really not. You're really not riding the rides.
What?
Okay, so newsflash. You do not have the rides in your home. We are all stuck in our homes.
Yes.
We're pretending to ride the rides.
Yes, and that's what the basically, like if they have Pirates of the Caribbean, you're going to have to maybe find a little boat or something and maybe float it in the bathtub.
Then you spend half an hour while the ride is broken.
Just like Disney.
Well, actually, that was one of the jokes I think they made on the link for the event was that there will be no downtime. There will be no down rides, so everything will be operational.
Oh, well, it's basically as if you got the perfect run.
That's right. So they're going to be posting, okay, next ride is, and then everybody has to come up with a quick little, okay, find something in the house.
Vote about who the meet?
Tina doesn't want to get involved.
No. We'll put a vote up for it. We'll put a
vote.
We'll put
for
something
what?
up. I don't know. We'll find some way to do that. We'll put up some kind of I think maybe there's a way to do that. No, I'm not going to try it. There's a way to do it during the show where I could post something that. I'm not going to mess with it. I don't know if well, maybe after the show we'll throw something out there. We'll put a thing. We'll have all three of our things there, and we'll say which one of us is the meanest. Anyway, okay. So what did Laura say about? Yes, that is a Toy Story shirt, Mary. It is. This was actually a Toy Story /
Can't do anything with him.
Okay.
He keeps talking about how there's a comment that he wants to talk about, then keeps talking about something else, then goes back to a comment that was posted 15 minutes ago.
That's because there were a lot of comments.
So
anyway, this was a Toy Story.
The actual topic, if there is any.
And this was from last year, right?
What's the topic?
It was also the 50th anniversary of Apollo 11 moon landing.
What's the topic?
The topic is how to try
so
and
Marcus,
stay together while having to be apart. And we've talked about live stream shows or one
Marcus,
big
how
way.
are you going to stay together? Well,
Laura mentioned the virtual happy hour parkeology thing, which T9 is going to look for a link. If she can't post it during the show, please post it after the show for sure. Just on in the group.
Disney people.
What?
This is the one time I do anything.
There, she just posted it. So the virtual parkeology challenge is about to get real. So that's, like I said, coming up in about less than a week.
Well, I'm going to leave you.
Probably the Saturday.
I'm going to leave you.
Well, do you have any ideas? I mentioned your daily thing that you're doing, which is like a classroom / book reading type of deal and crafts and stuff.
My face again.
Why are you touching your face?
Because I can't stop. It's there. Marcus is touching his face. Marcus is touching your face.
I know. Now I have to wash my face. You just got germs on my face. We've got somebody over at YouTube. I'm not sure who it is, but somebody's over at YouTube watching. Probably the Piccianos, because they like to put it on. This is a cool thing. If you watch it, okay. If you have any other ideas, though, come on over.
Okay.
I know David and Kim have done this on a few occasions, and I can do this too, like from my phone. I can go to a YouTube stream or YouTube video and project it onto our big screen TV. So what they do sometimes is they put the show up on the big screen. So that's a pretty cool idea. I like that. So that may be what our YouTube streaming follower is doing right now. Okay. Yes, T9, she says the virtual challenge is going to be on Saturday. So that is, I believe, April 4th. Good to know. So you have any ideas? What did Laura say about the virtual?
She asked a bunch of coworkers if they would get alcohol at their own homes and then do a Zoom call and talk about current events and work.
That's cool. That's not a bad idea, getting everybody together. And
Callum Witcher's the one watching on YouTube.
Cool. All right, Callum. Thanks. How come I didn't see that earlier?
It's down there. What?
No,
happy hour?
No, up at the top. Callum was on Facebook watching earlier, wasn't he?
Guess he just put on YouTube.
So he must have switched it over to YouTube.
He's still commenting with his phone.
Why am I not seeing it here?
Seeing what?
Okay, so he's watching
commenting on his phone.
So he's watching it on YouTube, but he's commenting on... I gotcha. So yeah, he's watching on YouTube, so can use my phone at the same time. Good idea, Callum. Nice. That's a nice way to do it. And I think actually, and I'm not 100% sure, but previous weeks where we've been live streaming to both Facebook Live and YouTube Live, were that the YouTube side might stream a little bit quicker. We may have like a 5 or 10 second delay there versus about a 10 to 20 second delay on Facebook. So, if we ever have a future contest type of thing going on, which I still have your prizes. I want to talk to you guys maybe privately. I can message you, or you can private message me later at some point. I felt funny about sending them, especially now with this virus thing going on. I can wipe them down with Clorox wipes and do all kind of stuff, but I still feel weird shipping something out. So you guys let me know. If you want me to ship them out still, I'll do it. But T9 said Marcus wouldn't survive happy hour. Why is that?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I've been through much worse, I assume.
You have? Such as?
And by worse, I mean better.
Okay.
I don't know. I've had friends over. I've had fun.
Ann just joined the show. Hi, Ann, if you're out there listening. So, what else would you like to talk about? How potentially would you? And this doesn't have to all strictly be Disney, because like I said, right now we're all in this together. If it's Disney related and you've got an idea to stay together while being apart, feel free to pop some comments on there. But it doesn't have to be strictly Disney.
Still got that lanyard with the pins on it to give away, apparently.
Yes, Steve.
Because Steve's keeping track. Unlike you.
Well, no. I got the sheet right here. Look at this, see? There it is. And I still need to find out from T9 and Mary, because I think there was talk of a trade between them with the Post-it notes and Steve. I think it was a 3-way trade going on, sort of like, in baseball or football or something when they have a big trade going on.
How else do you think the Yankees do so well?
But no, I've still got my notes here. I have.
That's who trades a lot, right? 6th
prize that we gave away that night was Mary. She got the pins. See, it's right here. It's all right here in black and white.
Clear as crystal.
That's right.
You lose. Good day, sir.
Good day, sir. Yes.
We traded RC for Post-it notes.
Okay.
Sounds like somebody got the better end of that trade.
Yes, it.
And it wasn't the person who's getting the Post-it notes.
See, right there, RC
from Burger King. Somebody's definitely getting the better end of that, and it's not Post-it.
It's all sitting right here. It's been in a nice little pile here, waiting. But like I said, you guys can private message me about that at some point if you want to still have me. Just go ahead and send them. I'll go ahead and send them, and I'll try and be as antiseptic as possible when we do it. But that's your call. Okay, so Kim is saying, today I wrote a song for my kids. Instead of Under the Sea, it's Learn Home with Me. I wrote the whole song and sang it, going to make a video and send it to my class. That's cool. Yeah, in fact, that's doing like little spin-off or spoof type songs. That's fun to do. We've done a few of those ourselves, right? Mm-hmm. We did our.
We still haven't technically done any.
What?
We haven't finished any.
No, we did the one with the genie. Remember that one?
You did that one mostly. That was mostly you.
You helped fill in some of the lines.
But that was mostly you.
We still have our DuckTales one. We got
by ours, you mean mine.
Well, but you've had a few lines, and I've filled in a few. So
which I haven't even written them down because I didn't like them.
Why not? What? You don't like the DuckTales song that we sang?
No, I like what I've come up with so far, which hasn't been much. But whatever you came up with, I didn't enjoy.
Wow, jeez. Regina's out there. Regina. Let's see. Wait, hold on a second. Mary said, Yeah. Laura's saying that's awesome to Kim about making up the song. That would be fun. I maybe you can post it on your wall at some point, Kim. That'd be fun to listen to. Mary says, have you seen some of the creative things coming out of this? Yeah, there's, a lot of people have been doing at-home rides, and sort of like what's going to happen with this parkeology thing, but, on a somewhat massive scale. But yeah, different groups, different people, different individuals have been making up their own little Disney World or Disneyland sections, rides, attractions. It's been fun watching some of those. Again, like I said, live streams have been a big part of what's keeping things going. There are also, and we've been posting some of these as well and sharing them. There's Yeehaw Bob Jackson, who, he does his show, at Disney. And he's been doing pretty much daily shows now for about the last few days to a week. So we've been, like I said, sharing some of his live streams as he goes. The guy, I can't understand how he's got energy. The guy's got like 5,000% energy.
He's a ragtime piano player.
I mean, the fingers just alone right there. I mean, you play the piano.
He plays ragtime.
Yeah. Which is crazy. I mean, you got to be crazy good.
Which is something that I will probably never attain in my lifetime.
Yeah, you could be an excellent piano player and never be able to play like that, ever. The guy's phenomenal.
You could be a crappy ragtime player and still be better than most pianists.
True. But yeah, if you ever, once things open back up, yeah, you got to check out Yeehaw Bob. He's just full of energy. He's a great guy. He also actually does a lot to raise money for Give Kids the World Village. So, he's really good person. Kevin John KJ has been doing daily art show type, art display things where he'll do different drawings live, and we actually posted one of his live streams today. So we're trying to share some of those things out there as we find them as well. I'm going to suggest this, and this is sort of, I'm going to ask this: if any of you guys have anything that you see out there that's cool, please post it to the group, share it with other people. We'd love to see, and we're trying to do every so many days, we're trying to post a picture or something where everybody can post. We did one for Magic Kingdom. We'll probably do one for each of the parks, and, say, go ahead and share your pictures from those parks. But like I said, if you've got a unique idea and you want to share it out there, or if you see a live stream going on that you think people in the POV group would enjoy, feel free to go to the group. Go to our WDWpov group, not the page.
Stan Solo joined.
Stan, the man, Stan. But again, if you can post that to the group, that would be better. If you do it to the page, it goes to like this private folder thing, like these guest posts. Whereas the group, when you post it there, people can share easier. It's more visible. So again, if you have any of those kind of things that come up, live streams that you think, hey, this is cool, let's put it over on POV, feel free to share that stuff to our WDWpov group. And again, if you're part of the page and you're not part of the group, this would be a great time to join the group for that purpose and to stay connected. So like Kevin John, like I said, we posted some live streams of him. Yeehaw Bob Jackson, we posted some live streams with him. There was a couple of comments back here. Gina was saying something. I think people can use things like Google Hangouts. I've seen happy hours hosted via Zoom on Google Hangouts. Get really creative, like have dinner with another family. That's cool. By having dinner at the same time via FaceTime. That's interesting. That's cool. Let's see. Kim is replying to Mary. She says, yes, it's done completely. Her song is done completely. However, my voice is terrible, but Nevaeh will like it. Oh, my goodness. We don't exactly have the best voices either. Do we? Do you think we have the best voices?
We together, maybe not.
Wait, are you saying I have a bad voice or you have a bad voice?
I think you know exactly what I was saying. And who I was inferring about.
We'll see. We'll see who has the better voice tonight
during
our closing song.
When me president, they
see. Mary is saying that KJ, his shows are at 2, right? 2 p.m. daily. I think he's done about 8 or 10 of them now. I'm pretty sure maybe today was show number 10, if I'm still remembering correctly. T9 is saying Yeehaw Bob was at the Indie Meet in September. That's one of those meets I would love to do, but it's like at the same time I think as our Canfield Fair every year. So it's one of the it doesn't work out for us. It's sometime during some event that we can't get out of. Let's see, Kelly. Yeah, Kelly's replying to T9. Please post. Stan is saying, "Hey gang, hey Stan." Man, we gotta catch up here. You gotta help me here. You usually keep up with all the comments for me. We got Stan and Kim and Mary.
You're the one keeping up with the comments now.
Okay, some of the party songs are hilarious. Steve is saying,
Parody.
or parody songs. I'm sorry. Thank you. See, I got to do this to see all the words. He still has young eyes. He can see from a distance. Let's see. And Stan is saying, just got back from work. Another long day. My hands hurt from washing them too much. Yeah, Stan. I mean, that's my knuckles and, this whole area. It's like getting dry and cracked. And it's like and the thing is, like, I'm doing IT work. So I'll touch somebody's keyboard and then I'm washing my hands. And then I go and next keyboard. I'm touching somebody else's keyboard or, whatever. Go wash my hands. So I'm washing hands between every desk that I'm visiting, and still at the same time trying to do the 6 feet thing. So when somebody's there, they have to get up, they move, I go and do some stuff.
Why does T9 know when the Canfield Fair is?
I don't know. Probably because she knows when we post our pictures and things, because we post a ton of pictures usually during the Canfield Fair. But yeah. I don't know if that's the week. Is that the week that the indie thing happens?
We're always at Myrtle Beach.
Myrtle Beach, thank you. Mid-September. That's our week at Myrtle Beach. That's what it is. I knew it was one or the other. I couldn't remember for sure. And Kim says, I actually sing really well. Me. Okay, Mary.
Because I'm a stalker.
Mary also posted a link.
That's what she's saying. Because she's a stalker. Yes, a stalker that sends us fudge.
Mary posted a link for Kevin John. Thank you. And that's saying harsh, Marcus. See, I don't know. I think if we have this vote on who's the meanest, you're up there. I'm a very nice guy.
When I try to get the show back on the rails, you complain and then continue to go off the rails. And I sit there and say nothing.
Well, what do you want me to do?
Get back on the rails.
Okay, back on the rails. So we've talked about live streams. We've talked about, some examples like Kevin John, Yeehaw Bob, our show, other people's shows that, we even, a couple of quick shout outs, with, Now That's Disney on Saturday nights. Number of other shows that are out there. I mean, obviously there's Lou Mongello. I was really looking pretty scrappy the last week. I finally shaved on Saturday, I think it was. Oh, yeah, you got some whiskers going. He's got some whiskers going. But yeah, I was looking really Lou Mongello-ish. Is that a word, Lou Mongello-ish? I had the whiskers going. I was looking pretty. I had the beard thing going there for a while. Just the short, stubby beard, not the real beard, but the stubbly kind of beard. So. Anyway, Kim is saying, give Stan a shout out. He's been working on the front line in the grocery store every day with people not listening to social distancing rules. Yeah, I know you got a little bit harsh out there, Stan. I saw a post, I think yesterday or the day before.
Well, that's up in Canada where, I don't know.
They don't know how to listen. We don't know how to listen here either, though. People are doing the same thing.
Yeah, because they have freedom and rights. And they haven't. Have they? gone through martial law here yet?
Have they stomped on your God-given
freedom of everything?
Canadian rights, just like they're doing here?
Except we don't have Canadian rights.
I know. Well, our God-given American rights, how's that? Our constitutional rights. Our right to congregate is just
trying to take our right
gone.
to guns. It was only a matter of time before they took our right to move freely.
Yep. So it'll be back soon, I hope, someday. Probably in, I'm guessing, May, maybe June. But anyway, Stan, I'll give you a shout out. How's that? You ready? Here comes the Stan shout out. The solo show.
Well, that's not very nice.
Stan has a show called The Solo Show, and I was on an episode. Actually, it might have been on. I was on one episode of that. Also, the Grand Circle Tour, which he also is part of, and nice group of people out there. I sort of was on a show. I did actually the first ever Mandalorian review show that they had. Somehow I ended up being on the first one. Never been on one since. But that's because I think they do it Sunday mornings and I'm at church and it just didn't work out.
Mandalorian review show. There's only how many episodes of that? And it's been how many weeks since the last episode of season 1
It's been a while. But the very first one
and
that
how are
the
they
Grand
still doing
Circle
them?
Tour did. No, they're not doing them now. But the very first one they did, I was one of the guest hosts. It was pretty cool. It was a lot of fun. I like that.
Because you don't have to be nice to a host.
So
you have to be nice to a guest.
That's right.
Because we all know what Stan's train of thought is with his solo show. That's why we were co-hosts.
We were co-hosts, so that way he can insult us. Because if we were guests, he'd have to be nice to us. So he dubbed us as
one
co-hosts.
moose length apart.
What's that?
One
moose length apart.
The Canadian's really starting the show, Stan.
Okay. Anyway, let's see. What's going on here? Okay. What is that? How do you do Mary's asking about a birthday party. Who was talking about a birthday party?
I don't know.
Did I miss something here? I missed something with the birthday party. We're way behind on comments here. David Pachano said, yeah, lots of YouTube. That definitely helps. Yeah, Mary said, Marcus tells it like it is, but I wouldn't say he is mean. He is just matter of fact. See? Thank you, Mary. And what is this replying to? Kim is replying to Stan. Something about Stan.
He's talking about how his hands
lotion.
were.
Oh yeah. Put lotion. Okay, yeah, because his hands are getting all cracked and everything. Yeah, put lotion on. That's a good idea. So get some hand lotion. Might help, I guess. Kim is saying KJ not listening either. They had to take down basketball nets.
That's NJ.
Oh, New Jersey. I thought it was KJ. I'm like, why is KJ?
What is Kevin John doing?
What are you doing out there, Kevin John? What's going on? No, it's New Jersey. I got it.
KJ. That's an N.
That's embarrassing. That's what happens on live streams. You can't take it back. You do something stupid, and it's out there.
Good thing nobody rewatches these.
Can't reel it back in. It's gone. Laura saying, what's that about? Pretty good trick. Let's see, starting Wednesday. Okay, so Kim says, David Pachano, I'm literally, let's see, good silence of the Lambs reference, Buffalo Bill. I'm missing something here. They're having their own show, and we're talking here and having no idea.
What do you mean we're talking?
Okay, you talk then. What would you like to do to try and keep together while being apart?
I
know there's one thing.
I don't want to talk about
I know there's one thing. So anyway, Stan says, starting Wednesday, I'm going to announce over the PA every 15 minutes to remind customers to stay 6 feet or 1 moose length apart. And Laura's saying that's a good trick. Kim is saying, Stan, give them the hose, spray them down.
No. You see, what you use is one of those industrial.
Oh, Mary was asking about a birthday party. Yeah, we did have a birthday party Saturday night.
No, you don't use a hose. What you do is use one of those old-fashioned ice chipping hoses that they used for packaging vegetables back in the day. This machine is later used to beat back the workers.
Oh my goodness, yeah. My son turned 30 actually. My second oldest turned 30 on Saturday, which by the way
shows your age.
It does show my age. By the way, and I'm going to throw this out there. My favorite.
You know what? That's private. You don't need to know.
What's that?
That we celebrate. How we celebrated a birthday party.
But we did. We celebrated.
Yeah, we
this
did.
Party. We did. We practiced social distancing, somewhat. Maybe not. Maybe not as good as we could have, but we did.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Coming within.
Yes. So
that much distance of them.
So anyway,
this social distancing now.
So I was thinking, this is completely side topic here. I'm not going off the rails. It's still Disney related. So how I'm doing that? I coughed into my shoulder.
Yeah, unlike at the dinner table.
Yeah, I coughed all over.
Also,
everything.
that's your elbow.
No, I was right there.
Oh,
I did that because they say not to do it in your elbow because this can rub against stuff easier. I don't know. It changes every day. You know, one day it used to be you coughed into your hand or you sneezed into your hand. Then they said no, you can't do that because you shake hands. So then they said
better just to cough into the air.
Do it into your elbow or type area. Then that wasn't good enough. Now they're saying the shoulder. Obviously, and now shaking hands is completely, forget about it. Don't even think about it. Hugging is I think it's against the law now. So, those things are changing in this world. But this weekend, Sunday, I just was thinking about my favorite chef, Chef Ken at Disney World. He's a chef at the Plaza Restaurant in the Magic Kingdom, and this guy's phenomenal. I mean, we whenever we go there, we try to go to the Plaza Restaurant, whether we're going to eat there or not. But we usually do eat there.
Because the food's so good.
The food's good, and we love the service, and we love the just the location, and it's a semi-quick meal, but it's a good meal. And anyway, Chef Ken, phenomenal guy. He comes out and he'll talk to us for, sometimes way longer than I think he should. But he's a great guy. And over the last few years, he at one point, he gave me his email and phone number, and we started texting back and forth periodically. And this guy's like every holiday, like Father's Day, Christmas, Easter. This guy will text me and say, "How's your family doing? God bless you guys." And we just, I know it sounds weird, but it's like we're brothers. We really are. And we truly are concerned about each other. And so this weekend on Sunday, I was like, man, I got to check on Chef Ken. I want to see what he's up to, if he's okay and everything, because obviously he's not working at Disney right now. And so I just texted him real quick on Sunday, and God love him. He texted me back within probably an hour or so, and said that his mom turned 88 on Saturday, the same day my son turned 30. And so it was great to hear. He's doing well. His 88-year-old mother celebrated another birthday, so it was good. I know this is completely side topic, but again, when things open back up, go to the Plaza Restaurant. Hopefully, you can ask for Chef Ken if he's there. Phenomenal guy. Just tell him Jeff and Patty from WDWpov said to say hi or something.
I doubt you need to throw on the WDWpov. You could probably just say Jeff and Patty.
If you say Jeff and Patty, he'll probably know who you're talking about. But anyway, so great guy. Maybe someday we should have him on the show. He's got some cool ideas on some cooking ideas, and remember the water thing. He has a special way of making.
How could I forget the water?
The water. He has a special thing about how to serve water that makes it taste better. Gets rid of the chlorine-y taste if there is chlorine in it. So.
Because let's be honest, it's Florida. There's nothing but chlorine in that water.
Everything tastes like chlorine down there, except at the Plaza Restaurant when Chef Ken's taking care of it.
And maybe anyone else that followed his advice.
Right. Exactly. Okay, so we probably missed a bunch of comments here now.
By we, you mean you.
Okay, why don't you, let's see where we're at. Jeff we did have a birthday party. Yes, they've shut all the parks here too, and that says, Mary is saying, what are your ideas, Marcus? What are your ideas, Marcus? What are your ideas,
My
Marcus?
ideas for staying connected with people is occasionally text my friends and sit at home.
Now there you go.
Do you want some earth-shattering, amazing idea?
Well, okay, Nintendo. Come on, you got to admit. Okay, it's not Disney. I get it, but Nintendo. He just got what was it, on the 20th.
Mm-hmm.
The new game came out, Animal Crossing, the new version.
Mm-hmm.
So he's been playing it ever since.
Mm-hmm.
He's even gotten me to play it some. I actually have a house and I have some stuff collected. And my wife Patty just played it a couple days ago for the first time. I think her house just got built, right?
Oh,
she was in a tent for the first week or so. Melissa's playing it. My son David's playing it.
Serve water so it doesn't taste like chlorine. Simply don't use pool water. Well, Stan, have you tasted any average water in Florida? All tastes like.
Have you been to Florida? I know you have.
Have you been to any city? It all tastes like.
Bob joined. Hey Bob. Yeah, he has a way to make that chlorine taste get out of there. But so he has Animal Crossing. Now here's the deal.
Oh, so is Stan's daughter.
What's it? Oh yeah. Okay, so bear with me here, Stan. Maybe this will be something that'll work out here. So we used to have this little family pack thing. It was like, I think it's $35 for no, it's $20 for one person
for a year.
It's $35 for like this
for a family pack for up to 8 people.
Up to 8 people.
So if you have 2 people, you've basically saved $5.
Yeah.
Right,
so if you have 2 people, you've saved $5 already. But if you get 3 or 4 or up to 8, all of a sudden, it's not so expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I know Marcus will be in it. My son David will be in it. So that gets us to 2 people.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if you're open to it or not. You're very private. He's a very private individual.
I usually don't play with anyone unless I know them in real life.
He doesn't play games unless he knows them in real life.
Very rarely have I done anything online with random people.
However, maybe if it's a Disney person or somebody who's very nice and doesn't do anything bad, very competent person, maybe you would, maybe we could add them to the group. But that's a way basically. So like at the very least, he'll end up being able to play Animal Crossing with his brother while his brother is across town. He has another friend who also has. They already have their own.
Mm-hmm.
What do they call it? What is it called?
What?
This family pack thing.
It's called NSO as the initials, Nintendo Switch Online.
Nintendo Switch Online. Okay, so we know his brother will join
Bob
up with
Chalker.
him. Yeah, Bob. I think.
While we're talking about this, everyone's talking about how Disney's cutting expenses, college internship programs. We're talking about the real issues here.
That's right. We're talking about Nintendo. Come on. This is the real stuff here.
It's the Disney of gaming.
So, anyway, so that's another way to sort of link up with other people. He has another friend who has a Nintendo that, they will probably end up sharing whatever ID you need to so they can play Animal Crossing together and, jump from one island to the other and all kind of stuff. So that's a cool thing.
Yada yada.
Yeah, and they can chat together and all kind of stuff. So anyway, Stan saying, Bob, hey Bob, how's it going out there?
Gaming is expensive.
What's that?
Gaming is expensive.
Gaming can be expensive. So what was Kim saying? At home, after we are all done with our technology at home learning, teaching, and working, the 3 of us go outside and play sports. Okay, that's cool. We play baseball, soccer, basketball with the best homemade basketball net. I saw that one there, Kim. That was a good, and you know what? That's funny in a way because that's how basketball sort of originally started. It was literally a basket that they set up and nailed it to a wall or something.
That's what basketball was.
And that was basketball. So you guys went back to the roots of the game there with your little setup that you had. So that's pretty cool. Yesterday, me and Jack went for a walk. We went for between a 2 to 3 mile walk. And if you go to my personal wall, you'll see a picture. Part of our walk, we actually cross over a bridge. It's a very not a busy road at all that we live on, but there's a bridge that goes across the turnpike. And so usually what we do is we'll stop at the bridge, we'll wait for the semi trucks to come, and you do this where you're basically like pulling the horn, and they'll honk at you, and I'd say about 9 out of 10 of them probably honk their horns back at you as they're passing under the bridge, and you wave to them, and it's fun. But this was different. What? Stan saying basketball was invented by a Canadian, eh? I don't know. It could have been. I don't think so, but it could have been. You're going to have to post something on that.
Here's a little known fact for you.
You're going to have to post a link on that one. So anyway, so that's what we usually do is we get the semi trucks to honk at us. This past yesterday, Sunday, we did get some semi trucks to honk at us, but the traffic was so much lighter than usual. I mean, we're talking the turnpike, I mean, there's like constantly trucks, cars zooming by the whole time. And if you go, like I said, go to my personal wall and you'll see I took a couple of pictures. I probably have a half a dozen or more pictures I took that I didn't post, with virtually no traffic going in either direction for, up to a mile or whatever off in the distance. And it was sort of spooky in a way, just seeing how light the traffic was on the turnpike. So anyway, if you get a chance, check out my personal wall. You'll see that. So do you really believe, Stan, that it was a Canadian?
Yeah, I'll believe him for now.
Okay. I'm having my doubts, but
Charles Naismith.
Or should I say doubts?
Oh, come on.
I'm having my doubts about whether a Canadian actually invented basketball, eh? Oh my goodness, Mary. Wow. Okay. She looked it up already. In early December 1891, Canadian James Naismith, I guess.
Don't ever believe it.
Wow. So I guess it's true. How could I have doubted you, Stan? Because you're so serious more often than not. You're just so serious. You never joke. You're never sarcastic. I should have believed him. Anyway, Callum is saying, let's see, have Disney cast member been paid? A lot of rumors say they haven't been. As far as I know, yes, they have been getting paid. Even part-timers have been getting paid. I believe the last I read was they're getting paid up through at least April 15th or somewhere thereabouts. I have a feeling, Disney might send an update. They might extend it. I don't know. But it's that's my understanding, Callum, that they are still getting paid. Dave is saying, I saw those pictures. It looked crazy. It was sort of weird, just spooky. So spooky, I guess, as a word. Hollywood saying, don't ever believe Stan. I know, but he was actually telling the truth this time, Holly. I can't believe it. He just caught me off guard. Lane says, James, I was wrong. Wonder what that's all about. What's that all about there, Lane? I'm not sure. He says, James, I was wrong. Okay. I missed something. We must have missed a comment up above there somewhere. Do you see a comment from Lane? Oh, a peach basket. Okay. Yeah, he was saying his family's been playing his family's been playing Diablo 3 on the Switch together. That's another thing. And again, if you're separate, you're in different houses, different parts of town, different parts of the world even. You can get on something like the Switch and play different games together. So that's fun. Let's see, Kathy is saying that my neighbor works for Disney and is laid off. All the employees are worried. Yeah, I mean, it's going to keep going here for a while, for the foreseeable future, not just for Disney, but for everybody that's considered, non-essential, which that's just such a tough term. I don't know. I mean, everything to me is essential in one way or another. But That's the world we live in, unfortunately, right now. So, let's see, what else do we got here? Mary is saying that Stan usually knows his facts, names not so much. Yeah, and as far as pronunciation, Mary, he doesn't have a clue. Not even close. I mean, you could have a name, and he'll mispronounce it as much as any combination of other people slightly mess it up. He somehow makes every single mess up combined into one big mess up. Like, I mean, people like Lou Mangello and John Sakari, Big Fat Panda. I mean, these are famous people, and he still screws their names up. I don't know how he does it.
I don't know how my mother does it.
Who, your mom?
Yeah, she says the name right 5 times. Then after she says it wrong 1 time, she can't say it right ever again.
Let's see what Kelly says. Yeah, about the Canadian. Yep. And Mary says, I heard there was a new chef at the Plaza. I don't know if he's new in terms of like he's taken over. I'll have to find out about that because it's been a while since we've been to the Plaza. But as far as I know, Chef Ken is still there. Maybe his hours, maybe he's been cutting them back. Because I know he's been there for, I think, 40 years. Has it been 40 years? I think he said he's been there working at Disney. Not at the Plaza, but
just in general.
But at Disney, I'm pretty sure this past year was his 40th year. So, so he's due to retire here, I'm sure, soon.
Oh, he's been saying that for years too.
Yeah, he's told us the last few years. Yeah, I think I'm going to retire next year. And then next year he's still there, but he said as long as I'm enjoying it, I'm going to stay.
So I guess he's enjoying it.
I guess so. Kelly says she just had the first name wrong. Okay.
I think they said Charles instead of James.
Yeah, that's not a big deal though. I mean, little mistakes like that are okay. Mary's saying a Nintendo Switch is $299. Mm-hmm. Is it still? Okay.
Yeah, the original one is, or $199 for the Lite.
Interesting little tidbit here. We got our Nintendo Switch. Was it yesterday? I said it was either yesterday or Saturday. Was our 3-year anniversary of having the Switch. It had come out like a week or so before. We didn't.
No, it was more than a week.
It was a couple of weeks maybe before that.
7. I don't know.
Whatever it was. Anyway, we didn't get it the day it came out like we did with the Wii and the Wii U.
No, we did not get that the day it came out. That came out in 2012.
The Wii we got, we literally did the line
You
thing.
did the...
In the dead of winter, I think I bought...
It wasn't winter yet, was it?
Oh.
Wasn't it
Thanksgiving? It was Thanksgiving. Oh, it was cold. It was frigid. I mean, it was like single digits, windy, and standing outside overnight without any sunlight, nothing. And me and my two of my older sons, one of them that just turned 30.
Both of your 2 older sons?
Yeah, they camped out with me to get the Wii. And that was an event, all right. And so anyway, 3 years ago, either yesterday or the day before, was the day that we actually got our Switch.
No, you should have seen.
We got the Switch. And he did a box opening.
You should have seen.
We live streamed it
for the thing.
Oh my goodness, yeah. I don't think I got that on video. Though.
You should have gotten that on video.
My goodness.
That was amazing.
This kid ran
after hearing there was one left on shelves.
We get into the store. What it was? Was it Wait.
Best Buy.
Best Buy. Thank you. Yeah, we get to Best Buy. We get to the store. I had been calling like every morning. Do you have any Switch? No, you haven't. And no, they're sold out. So I called again. They said, yeah, we've got a few. We get to the store. We get in the store. They said, we've got one left on the shelf. This kid ran. I mean, he could have run the 100-yard dash, beaten. He would have had an Olympic.
Usain Bolt would have been crying.
Usain would have been in the dust with this kid. He ran so fast to get that Switch. It was amazing.
3 years ago at Best Buy, it was amazing. You should have seen it.
I was like, where did this kid get this energy all of a sudden? He was like, boom, out there.
Personal space will be huge now. After all of this is over, personal space has already been huge in every... Seriously, personal space will be huge after all of this is passed over. No one will ever be the same. in America, we literally have the most personal space out of any country.
Yeah, we do. We actually do.
So personal space will be different now.
Are you kidding me? Thank you, Patty, for the fart.
Okay, I'm done.
Another way to enjoy being together somehow. Using a fart gun.
Having your mother break your favorite rock.
Oh yeah. Yeah, last night.
Need help.
So we finally get my wife to play.
What do you mean fun?
What?
What do you mean finally? Somebody.
Okay. Somebody put down the Switch long enough for my wife to pry it loose for a few minutes to actually play the game. And what does she do? She breaks. She didn't just hit the rock. You hit the rock on Animal Crossing. You hit the rock and you get like mineral.
And had superpower.
She ate an orange and had super strength, and hit the rock and broke it. And it was sitting right in front of this kid's house. She broke it.
It was my favorite rock.
It was his favorite rock. It was a money rock. I mean, you hit it and you get. Well, you get
changes
like iron.
Every day, but
you get iron, you get money. You get your what do they call them? Bells. You get those little coins that are they call them bells.
No idea why.
I don't know why either. But yeah, so she gets on the game. She's on it for half hour to an hour.
Finally gets a house.
Yeah, finally. You have to go check out your house.
Well, clothing store's closed.
She finally gets the house. She goes in front of his house and busts the rock. Just completely blows it away.
Shameful.
And then and she stole my workbench. Remember?
Yeah.
She actually took the workbench.
She stole your workbench.
Right from in front of my house.
Game sounds like Farmville. It's nothing like Farmville.
Anyway. She put it back
it's
though.
Nothing like Farmville.
I was like, okay, that's my workbench. Could you please put my workbench back? I need to build things. I need to craft items. See, I know all the lingo now.
No, you don't.
I know, I really don't.
What does DIY stand for?
Do it yourself.
Okay.
That's just a general term. DIY.
Yeah, so is crafting at this point.
Yeah, crafting. But it's a fun game. So anyway, we're like about 5,000 comments behind again. Let's see. Callum is saying something about are the U.S. government helping people paying wages? UK government have set up a scheme to cover 80% of pay. Kelly is saying that I like watching Patty's videos, my wife, and streams about a mother's random thoughts. Thank you for a quick plug there. My wife also does, and she's been doing a lot of streams on...
Stan has no idea what the game's about or how you play it.
A mother's random thoughts.
Well, Stan, maybe...
It's our sister channel.
Maybe he can tell you a little bit about it since he's so well versed in it.
I know everything there is to know about Animal Crossing.
No, you don't.
Right.
You know it costs 30,000 bells to move your house.
30,000 bells to move your house. All I want to do is move my house like 1 foot to the left. 1 foot. 30,000 bells. Highway robbery. I'm not doing it. Anyway. All it does is, and I have an air conditioner. I have an air conditioning unit on my house. Yeah. Nobody else in my family has the air conditioning unit.
I have like two air conditioning. Air circulator.
My wife has an air circulator. I have an air conditioner.
You didn't tell him what else I do.
What else do you do?
I come into your house, and just jump on the bed.
She jumps on my bed.
And this is what I have to deal with from getting them to play it now.
She jumps on my bed. Yeah, I think I jumped on your cot too.
It's not comfortable, is it?
No, it wasn't.
No, but you both have the same type of cot.
But
though,
now you have a real house. So,
but you both have the same type of cot, so it's equally as uncomfortable.
Oh my goodness. So anyway, T9 says she enjoys watching A Mother's Random Thoughts. We got a few people saying they like watching you there. See, I always plug you. I plug you so much.
I don't plug myself.
Yeah. She doesn't.
Stan says every time 30,000 bells ring, a house moves 1 foot.
Every time a bell. No, that's good.
An angel
gets his wings, or a house moves a foot for 30,000 bells. Nice, that's good. I like that. But yeah, anyway, so I'll plug my wife here. A Mother's Random Thoughts on Disney Homeschooling and Autism, and she does a show Thursdays at 4 p.m. if you get a chance to catch it. But these last couple of weeks, I've been actually doing live streams for her. You need to please shave my neck here. Look at this. Look how bad that is.
Shave my legs.
I'll shave your legs, you shave my neck. How's that? That's a good deal.
I don't want to be here anymore.
I don't either.
Okay, so this is the point where I think the show has officially gone off the rails. Or it's taken a dive bomb, one or the other.
Oh my goodness.
We got all these comments and we're not even keeping up.
And lots of people said lots of things, and we love you all.
We do. We love everyone. No, I like I told them before. I mean, they're like family. It's like they're extended family, and we're here. Families out there. We love that. We love to see what you guys say. Tonight, I don't know. I've been like really behind. What are you doing? You're like pushing my whole chair away here. Oh my goodness! Disney. Let's see. Anyway, Kathy's saying Disney should do a fireworks show. Wait! I was just reading it.
About
hold on. Disney should do a fireworks show and live stream at the TV. Yeah, that might be interesting, but I don't know if they could get away with it or not.
What?
If they could get away with doing a fireworks show. I mean, at the very least, they could probably pull one up from the archives.
Yeah.
Even though it's already been done. That wouldn't be a bad idea. That's not bad, Kathy. I think that could be a possibility. Stan's saying my daughter plays it all the time, talking about Animal Crossing. I have no idea. Yeah, Stan, you should try it. It's fun.
It's about
it's addictive.
Wait, no,
it's about
stop.
going into debt and having to pay off mortgage loans.
Stop.
At no interest.
Listen.
Very lax payment
I will
process.
tell you the truth. I'm the only one here that will tell you the truth.
Oh, jeez.
It's weird. It's the weirdest thing. You walk around, you talk to strangers.
You talk to strangers.
You talk to strangers and you pick up oranges and shells and fish. And you do it every day. It's like a boring life on screen. I could do that here in real life.
Where are you going to get the oranges?
Yeah.
They grow every 3 days.
And where are you going to fish? In our stream?
And
in
where
backyard?
are you going to hit rocks that get money to pop out of them?
Exactly.
And grow trees that have money come off of them?
Yeah. Or balloons that float over and you use a slingshot and the present
comes down.
Yeah.
Or you just randomly dig bags of money up out of the ground.
Probably there won't be.
And where do you get
find fossils?
Or get decent furniture to decorate your house with?
Yeah. And a nice change of clothing.
Off the rails and into a cavern. I can't read all that.
Yeah.
Shaving.
Into a cavern shaving. Yes, that's perfect.
You don't need
Kathy says she's seen a few Christmas inflatables on lawns today in her area. So that's cool. That's a cool idea.
They said they were going to decorate for Christmas. We can put our lights back on.
We actually still have around the we should do that. I should turn them back on.
Okay.
I should. We still have. Okay. Here. I'm just going to tip this for a second.
No, and I left it there for a reason.
Okay, but here, check this out.
I was going to decorate it
Look, in the corner here.
I was going to decorate it for all seasons.
We still have one of our trees. That's an artificial one, obviously.
For Easter.
Oh, cool. That's a good idea. Yes.
Especially since we can't go out, why not be a little festive?
That's not a bad thing. So yeah, do a little bit extra Easter type decoration. Maybe if you still have some Christmas stuff laying out there, good time to put it back out. The lights are the lights still on that or?
Yeah.
Okay. So we still have the lights on. We can turn that on. We have this one switch when we like doing up Christmas.
Well, actually, we have a few. We have many in our house.
Yeah, one light switch. We have.
But the one. It's a special.
I bought a tree the last time you did a.
Wait, where are you talking? Where are you looking at?
At the bottom.
At the bottom.
I can't read. It
says, I thought I saw a tree the last time you did a show. Yeah, that's probably the one right there.
Okay, yeah.
She's pushing the chair on me again.
Okay.
You know what I haven't done this entire show? And I really need to because I'm getting a little parched. Hey. She's trying to steal it. She's trying to steal it. That was close. Ready? Gaston! And just for good measure, kill the beast. Kill the beast. All right.
10 cents for every item you pick up. Okay.
What's that?
10 cents right there.
What?
10 cents.
Who said?
10 cents. I'm up to 30 cents already.
What was the comment?
Pick up things in your house and collect real money.
Oh.
10 cents for every item you pick up. 10 cents.
10 cents.
10 cents.
My medical card. 10 cents.
10 cents.
Another medical card. Let's see what else we got. Sam's business card.
10 cents. Also, you get an extra 50 cents if you break it.
Thank you card. Walmart gift card. There we go. Here's a Target card. There's a little bit left on that.
Yep.
AAA.
10 cents.
Here's my
10 cents.
credit card. I think we're gonna make a lot of money tonight. What do you think?
10 cents.
He just picked up a keyboard. Another 10 cents. Anyway,
You have to put them where they belong to collect.
We
Wow.
missed a lot of comments here. I am sorry, gang. We really, really, really have not kept up on the comments very well tonight. Yeah, Mary's saying I just don't know how long Disney or anyone for that matter can pay people indefinitely for not working.
Yeah, that's why so many small businesses and restaurants are going to close.
And Mary says I'm coming to Jeff's house if he has AC. Yes, I do. I have AC for in real life and on Animal Crossing.
Which Animal Crossing AC is the initials for it.
That's true. It's what it's for. Anyway. Yeah, T9 was enjoying our jumping into each other's beds in Animal Crossing, me and my wife.
Is today's topic what's in my wallet?
Yeah.
This isn't even in a wallet.
Yeah, it's actually just sitting here in a pile right now. I took it out this morning. This is my wallet. It's just a stack of stuff, and I stick it in my pocket. But right now, it's just sitting right here in front of the keyboard. So
this is my wallet.
Yeah,
What's
show them. That's pretty cool.
It's cool.
Yeah,
really.
look at it. Look. See, it's what is that? Yeah.
I have not played that in like over a year.
I know it's been a while. It has been a while.
I went through that Minecraft phase like every.
Yeah, you were doing Minecraft
boy.
quite a bit there for a while. But anyway, yeah. So Mary's confirming. Yeah, the people are doing the Christmas tree thing. I think we might do that. That's sort of a fun thing. Let's see. The furniture stores are all closed now, but they're not on Animal Crossing.
Yeah, because COVID-19 hasn't hit Animal Crossing.
That's right. So if you want to pretend, yeah, they're closed now. Like after 9, was it 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock?
Clothing store 9, regular general store 10.
So yeah, I guess they are closed now technically, but they'll be open again tomorrow. So. And Kathy says she has her tree up. She has her tree up. That's cool. Let's see. Yeah, Mary said she saw that.
Now, Jeff, hold up your credit card. Don't forget to show us the numbers in the back.
Yeah, the security code is 37. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not doing that. I'm not stupid. No, at least I'm not that stupid. Okay.
Just got my credit card today.
Here it is. Check it out.
Could you show us the back too?
Yeah.
I don't know why, but okay.
Here, you can even see my signature too. It's pretty cool.
I don't know what you're imitating. It's usually, I thought it was, what's your zip code?
Well, that you could probably figure out. I mean, you could find out anybody where they live.
Zero.
Probably get my whole social security number, all that good stuff. Yes, Mary, this is actually our dining room table. That is a dining room cabinet behind us. As you can see, we've got Lumiere and Cogsworth along with the Rose from the Beast, Beauty and the Beast. And yeah, I've got some other stuff that we used to have back there. I got to put back. We had a Mickey Mouse light up thing.
Yeah, which was somebody's Christmas present that you stole.
Whose? Yours? It was Douglas. Jack, right? Okay. Well, it's not technically stolen. I mean, it's still here. It's in the house. And he gets to look at it and play with it. So how's that stolen?
Mother's maiden name?
What's that? Oh, yeah, mother's maiden name. Yeah, I'll get you that. And birth date and my best friend when I was young. My
and
first
the name of your first pet.
Where I was born. Yeah, all those things are very, very important, and I think you guys should all know them. I think I should share them with you.
We're family.
That's right, we are family. But you know what, family? Guess what? Unfortunately,
last four digits of your phone number.
I could show you the credit card right here.
And you're not going to get anything.
And you couldn't charge anything anyway because it's like maxed out anyway. So you're going to have...
last four digits of your phone number?
Go for it. Have fun.
Oh, that's a real credit card number, by the way. Don't even bother trying. It's probably already maxed out.
You're going to say, wow, this guy gave us...
What street did you grow up on? Yeah.
Gave us a bum card and it doesn't even work.
That's a real credit card number, by the way. Don't bother trying. It's probably already maxed out.
Oh, man. So, here are the rails. Here's us.
Well, actually, here are the rails. Here's us.
Yeah, off in both directions. So what else can we do?
It's been an hour and a half. I don't know what else there is we can do.
I don't either. I'm running out of ideas. Does anyone else have any ideas out there on how to stay together? We talked about live streams. That's a big one. And we gave some examples of live stream shows, which are cool. The Christmas light thing, I think that was a neat idea that was brought up by a few people. Giving away credit card information is something that you could do to stay together but still be apart. What else do you think? I know there are a few other comments out there. Oh, yeah, they're doing some outdoor stuff, basketball, baseball, different sports, things like that.
Watching Disney Plus.
Disney Plus, obviously.
While you're sitting at home.
Binge watching. Video games that you can actually tie in with other people, whether they're family members,
that's
friends.
The best part about this Animal Crossing. You can play with people at the same time without the internet.
Without the internet.
The older ones, you had to go to somebody else's town and through the internet. This one, you can play with people that live in the same town. We haven't used it with you.
What magic do you speak of?
That's the whole point of the system. You take the full controller, turn it sideways, and it's a single controller.
Oh, you mean if we have is it just two people though at once, or can
Up
you
to
do
4?
Can you do 4?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that would require us getting how many? We'd have to get like each controller has 2 Joy-Cons, right? Mm-hmm. Now, can you play it with just one?
We have 2 sets of those. Yes, you can play it on that side.
So you can play with just one. Mm-hmm. So how many Joy-Cons do we have?
4.
So technically, 4 of us could be playing it at the same time. Mm-hmm. He just blew my mind, guys. So why aren't we doing that? Why am I sitting there watching you play it for hours and hours on end, and this is what happens. I am at work. Him and his sister go around the entire island and scoop up all the good stuff. They hit the rocks. They get the money. They get the prizes.
You can go to
They hit the trees. They get the hardwood out of it.
You can go to your own little
And then
island.
I get on the game, like after the show, maybe tonight I'll try and get on for 10 or 20 minutes. And I'll go knocking all these trees, hitting it with the axe.
Go to a tiny little island and steal
there's
all the
nothing.
Resources done.
It's all gone. They've taken it all, including stuff in front of my own yard. My own yard.
Melissa takes stuff from my own yard too.
They take it and they steal it. How could you?
How dare you?
You sicken me.
Hey, let's just say, just for the record, I'm the one that completely paid for a bridge to go next to your house.
Did you actually get that bridge put up finally? So I don't have to, use that pole.
Yeah,
and go
I
across.
also single-handedly paid for a ramp to go up that one hill.
I don't have to pole vault across the stream.
Yeah, I also single-handedly paid for ramps to go up.
Oh yeah, but then you also put that neighbor on my section of the island.
He's a German Shepherd named Shep. How can you not like him?
Well, at least he's a German Shepherd. I do like Shep, and I do know a little German. He's standing right over there. I had to get that.
Wait. What was that from?
I know a little German.
That was from.
That was Top Secret. Top Secret, a movie.
I know a little German.
Was Val Kilmer of all people, top secret.
I'm sorry, but you just threw me off there.
You want to talk about off the rails? That is a movie that's completely off the rails.
Speaking of Disney, Admiral Tarkin.
Admiral Tarkin is in this movie.
You should bury 30,000 bells in the glowing holes. No, you shouldn't bury 30,000 bells in the glowing holes.
Yes.
You should only bury 10,000 in the glowing holes.
Well, then do it 3 times so I can move my house 1 foot.
No.
And think of all the angels out there. All the angels.
Don't bury 30,000 because then you're only going to get 30,000 back. Bury 10,000 because then it's going to triple into 30,000. Because after 10,000, it doesn't get any higher.
Okay.
You remember that little glowing spot that you find in the town randomly? You dig it up, you get some money out of it.
I've done that.
You bury money back into it, and more. And the amount that you buried triples after a couple days.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Kathy Lee saying, make a video and read a Disney book on YouTube and put your Disney toys on display. And again, my wife, like I said, she's been doing on this private group that you can get to. She's doing these daily readings. And not on the private page that she had, or group she has, but also on a Mother's Random Thoughts. You can get to the private group, I think, from there. But on a Mother's Random Thoughts, she's been doing, like I said, some daily, mostly daily, not all every day, but mostly daily things just to keep busy, things you can do. I did an experiment with Jack. We were watching ice melt. That was interesting. It actually was pretty cool. We did different things. We put on ice, similar chunks of ice, and try to predict basically which ones we thought would melt quicker, with salt and baking soda and what else did we put on? We put on a whole bunch of stuff. But it was interesting, actually. The ones that actually melted quicker, I was surprised at, so you might be surprised. So yeah, we've been doing some of those kind of live streams just for fun, just for people to have some entertainment. So yeah, that's another fun thing to do, Kathy, to keep up on things and keep sanity, I guess. Let's see, Kathy's
also still waiting on the crowns.
Put some music videos on YouTube and dance. We actually did that. We did that, Kathy.
Barely.
Well, we did. We had a quick dance party. Me, Patty, and Jack, and we played a song from Tangled, which. We figured we took it offline after we did it because we figured that we'd end up getting the YouTube or the Facebook police after us because, it's a copyrighted song from Disney, obviously. And then what was the song? It was from Tangled. When Will My Life Begin?
Wow, Stan is actually giving us good advice on the game now.
Okay. Well, let me finish the thought here, and then you can comment on Stan here. But yeah, so it was my wife we put on When Will My Life Begin? From Tangled, which was very fitting because, we're sort of sitting in our house and we're sort of stuck and we, just like she was trapped in the tower and wondering when her life will begin. And we were just, doing some dancing and having some fun. So yeah, you could do that. And if you somehow, do it where you're FaceTiming maybe with other people that, then you can have a dance party with other people at the same time. Make a video of family cooking a meal. Hey, Patty. She's saying to hold on. We did. Wasn't there a cooking one we did too?
Cooking one?
Yeah. Did we do a cooking one?
I don't know.
And we might have done a cooking one also. Oh, no. You know what we did, Kathy? Me and Jack ended up making lime sherbet slushy type drinks that were really good. We used Sprite, but you could use ginger ale or some other clear pop, squirt, something like that. And we just very quickly made up some lime slushy drinks. And they were very good, very good. So yeah, that's another good idea. Stan, so he's talking about burying. What else did Stan say that you said was good advice?
Wait for Flick to come to your island to assault your bugs.
Flick?
He's like a chameleon guy that does bug stuff.
I didn't know that, Stan. So
also, save your good fish for when CJ comes.
Okay.
He's the fish guy.
Do you get more money from him?
He's the fish equivalent of Flick.
Ah, okay. So don't sell them at the store then, is what you're saying.
Well, you have no idea when they're going to show up.
Yeah, I had a whole ton of fish stored up in my house over the weekend. And what did I have? I had like 30-some thousand bells worth of fish and
Chump
shells and chump change. Yeah, he's telling me chump change.
Yeah, I made 74,000 off of nothing but butterflies.
I haven't been catching butterflies much.
Oh, well, they're the late time butterflies.
I got to get into the butterfly catching more. Yeah, Mary, I'm still waiting for those melted crayons too. She's been talking about it for over a week now. She said she's going to do something with crayons. It sounds interesting, but hasn't happened yet. But yeah, Kathy, so yeah, we've done some family, little videos of cooking stuff. Have we done a cooking one yet? We did the one where me and Jack Made that slushy type.
We did something.
Did you do a cooking one?
Hold on. What were you calling me for?
Kathy's saying, making a video of family cooking a meal. She's coming up with all these, ideas. And we've actually done several of them already.
Okay.
I thought cooking might have been one of them.
Look, I heard you about the crayon thing.
Jack, how's it going?
Good.
Want to say hi?
This slave
Hi.
driver I live with, he goes to work and then he comes home and does videos. One of us works. All day and all night.
Hey, Mom.
What?
I'm sad because now it's you when we were playing Spot It.
Oh no, Jack is sad. What's the matter, bud?
Right now it's Mom when we were playing Spotted.
Spotted? What's spotted?
Spot it.
Spotted.
Spot-
What did I do?
You yelled the word concentrate.
Did you ever mail Lewis the DVD?
That she wasn't. That Jack. She wasn't yelling. She was saying something probably loudly to get your attention because you were playing a game called Spot It. So you're supposed to spot something and you say, "Hey, look what I found."
Okay. See,
Right?
See, look.
It was
they
not
can't see your
crying.
head.
Yeah,
There.
yeah. There, look at that. Say hi.
Hi.
Smile. Say hi to Jack. He's I think the togetherness has been a little bit overwhelming.
No. Wow, Patty is talking like me and Jeff is frozen.
Hey, Mom.
Patty, Mary gets it. Patty is just a little stressed.
Hey, Mom.
And yes, honey.
I don't like getting
This
out of
is
it.
real life, guys. This is real life.
And Patty's just a little stressed, and
He's falling asleep on me here.
I can handle so much, but I can't handle
That's why I'm sad, Mom. Hey, Mom.
that one who's saying, "Well, you were supposed to do it. How come you haven't done it yet?"
That's why I'm sad.
Would you like to do a crayon thing in the next couple of days, Jack?
Yes.
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 Mom.
Listen, honey.
So we're having. So this
to
is.
people who love you.
This is.
Hey, people.
Hey, people.
I'm sad
He is sad. Let's see if we can get there.
because I think Mom was mad at me, but she wasn't. It was when we were playing Spot It.
Yeah.
And I said, concentrate.
Yes.
When I say concentrate like that, that makes you sad?
That's why I'm sad.
She wasn't yelling though.
Concentrate.
Yeah.
Concentrate. Who's Steve? Did Steve say?
Steve saying hi, Jack.
And
Hi,
And
Steve.
Kathy saying hello, Jack. And
Hi, everyone.
and she's saying don't be sad. Do not be sad.
do not
Nevaeh says hi.
Oh, Nevaeh said
Yeah.
hi.
Yep. So you got a lot of people out there. Mary saying hi. Everybody's saying hi to you.
Can you smile?
That's nice.
What?
Is he smiling?
Can I
Okay.
smile?
Can you smile? Can I smile? Can you smile?
Chomp husband.
Jump husband.
Now we're on to Aladdin.
Hey, that's
Aladdin is in my head.
That's Aladdin. I'm not the chump
I
husband.
played Candyland and Shoots and Ladders this
He
week.
finds that
So who
chomp husband.
who says that?
Jafar.
Jafar. Well, is
I
it
can't-
Jafar
I
that
can't
says it,
remember.
or is it?
See, this is a
Which one
good
says it?
news
Is
for
it
those
Jafar,
For those
Yes, it
empty
was.
cruise ships.
or is it?
Putting people on
What's
them
his name? The
and
bird.
send
What's the bird's name?
them away so
Iago.
moms
Iago.
can have
Jafar
a
says
break.
chomp husband.
See,
Yeah.
that's the thing.
Oh,
The second
you know,
one
it's
was
just
Iago.
being
And then
able
Iago. Okay.
being able to
Wait a minute,
get
wait,
out of the
Jafar,
house.
What if
Um,
you were the chomp
I haven't
husband?
played Shoots and Ladders in a long time.
Being able to get out of the house is key.
People need to be positive and read more. Well, you can't have it both ways.
Wait, you can't be positive and read.
Okay,
So you're
stop.
saying-
Read more.
Okay, so what's the last comment?
Well, let's see. Yeah. Annette says, "Hey, Jack, where's that $1 million smile?" It just went in the other room, I think.
So, clearly the people who are coming up with our quarantine rules have never had a special needs child.
Or any child. Stay 6 feet apart from people in your own house.
Yeah, that is a little crazy.
Yeah, well, we are not social distancing at all.
You're touching me more in an attempt to make me stop
I
touching
know,
you.
yeah. And I got to wash my hands. 20 seconds, soap and water.
Sing happy birthday.
Or you can do space, the final frontier. Supposedly
If
that
you're a
takes
nerd.
20 seconds. Yeah, if you're a nerd, you can say space, the final frontier thing, and do that, and it'll take up 20 seconds. I think.
Are we?
I don't know.
Are you still there?
This says we're offline. That says we're there.
You don't have to social distance from the people in your house. Like I said,
actually, the
there's
one
some-
thing did say within your household to maintain social distancing.
Yeah, it looks like there's something happening here.
Are we still here?
I don't know.
Talking.
I don't know. We may or may not be online right now.
Did we, because you guys weren't social distancing, the government removed us?
And the government may have just shut us down. Are we back? Are we back?
What's it say? All the
Commoners.
So yeah, Mary says you don't have
You
to
are
social
here.
distance from the people in your house. Steve says all the commoners are making a big deal out of President Trump and all the people that speak at the press conference sharing the same microphone, but they're all together all the time. So if one gets sick, all get sick anyway, just like in your house. Yeah. Kelly says you are here. Okay, so I guess our thing was showing that we were offline for about 10 or 20 seconds, and then it looked like we did have a drop off of viewers. So I hope we're back. We're getting a lot of hesitation here on our end. I think our internet might be starting to.
Oh, our internet.
Patty, don't please.
See.
The internet has been very spotty, and I sort of understand why, because a lot of companies are running a skeleton crew, including, I'm sure,
And a lot of people are staying
internet
at home.
companies. A lot of people are staying at home using the internet more, so I think there's a lot more
Commoners means commenters.
commenters. Okay. It could be. They could be commoners too.
They basically are. They basically are commoners. Let's be honest.
Oh my
Okay.
goodness.
So,
All reporters and news media people are commoners.
Yeah. So anyway, Mary was saying this morning Patty was very blurry. Yeah, and again, I think, like I said, I think the internet
I
has
turned
been.
my Wi-Fi off.
Did you?
Yeah, so that was just.
That was straight data, and
Yeah.
not Wi-Fi. Yeah. I mean, we've got a decent internet connection here. We've got a 300 megabit connection, but again, because and I could test it, and it'll show we've got high
That
speed.
comment is 100% wrong.
What's that?
Oh, you can look at it. We're not going to say which comment it is.
Okay. Anyway, we're trying.
Wait.
We're not.
Sorry,
we're
Miss
not,
Patty, but the internet got spotty once you came back on the show.
We're not going to get political here, but
Oh well, they're getting political.
I know. Well, we're
No,
not.
we're not.
We're not.
Come
We're
on,
not. We're not. We're not
okay.
getting. We're not. No. We're not getting dragged into politics. So
They can argue.
no, you guys can argue it, but we're going to stay
The
positive.
bloodbath that is politics.
And
You
we're
guys
gonna
can get in
Talk
that,
about
not
things to do, to
I'm
be
tying-
together.
I'm tying myself up.
us. Things to
and-
do to be together.
And I think
Let's
we're,
see. What could you talk about politics?
No, we're not doing that.
How about
Not doing it.
we can
Not look at politics at all. That one works. That helps you think positively.
what did we do last night? Did you talk about what we did last night? We watched a movie.
Mary, we have a, I do have a separate router and a separate modem, and we do end up. I can run a test more often than not, and I'll get about 330 megabits download speed and about 22 uploads. So it's not too bad. That's about the highest speed I can get where we're living right now. I might be able to bump it up a little bit more, but it's sort of cost prohibitive. Anyway, but it's decent speed. It gets us what we need now. Yeah. So what's that? Hey Marcus, how are your kids? Any new? The kids. Your kids. Your goat kids. How are your kids?
Well, they're not technically my kids. Apparently, I'm a grandfather, according to the actual goat expert that we know.
Yes, that's true. Yeah, Mary's saying
No
might
need
need
for
to upgrade
those.
the router. Well, the router is actually fairly expensive too. So I mean, I used to have actually an even more expensive one. It went on the fritz.
So
But
so you called me in here for what?
I don't know. We were talking about
Crayons.
Crayons, yeah.
Okay, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was going to do the crayons. I thought Monday, but we have to get them set up early. And you come in and you take the lights and you take everything.
I take the light. I had to
Yeah,
put the
we
lights
also
on.
have to eat dinner.
Yeah, we had to eat dinner. I'm sorry.
We had to eat dinner instead of doing the crayons. Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Where are our priorities?
And I'm exhausted.
I know. I
No,
know.
you don't know.
I do know. I do know. Oh yeah, I do.
I'm exhausted.
Anyway, I think we're gonna start wrapping things up here. Are we
He
done?
doesn't know.
Are we done? Do you think we're done?
I don't.
Are we done?
How are the grandkids? Yeah.
They're doing fine actually.
Dehorned.
They are dehorned.
Oh, I thought they were asking how our grandkids are. We haven't seen our
Chaco
grandkids.
got his.
Yeah. Yeah. The one was a male. One's a female. The male.
He's already eating solid food now too.
Like food? You mean like
With his mother, he's eating the grain.
the grain?
With his mother.
Cool.
Okay, so
So they're doing really well. I don't think I have any pictures I can throw up on the screen. Not throw up literally, but put up on the screen.
Yeah, when Uncle Rob was getting
But
rid of them.
let's see if let me see if I can get one here for you real quick. This is maybe about a week or so ago.
You just got that now.
doing that just for you.
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I'm sorry,
baby.
guys.
Okay.
See if I can find something here. Oh, here's a good one. Here's one.
Poor Miss Patty has to homeschool her own kids, plus everyone else. Plus, she has a new job. Yeah, because nobody else knows how to homeschool their children.
That's not it.
There we go. There's a picture
When they are
of
not actually homeschooling.
Marcus
they have
holding-
to
doing
grow
school at
into
home.
it.
Is that
They're
is
just
that
doing
the
school at
is
home.
that the male kid or the female kid you were holding there?
Probably the male.
I think it was. Yeah. So that's one of the two kids there.
You lost out on what?
Flower and garden show.
Oh,
Festival,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, just. Oh, it's so sad.
Rub salt in the
sad.
wound.
I know. I think I might have one more here that I can pop up here. Yeah, just basically the same picture, just a little different. But there he is with the goat, and you can see the mom in the background. Is that the mom in the background in that picture?
Yeah.
Yeah. And my daughter and a couple of our grandkids that were. This is, like I said, this is about a week or so ago, a couple weeks maybe. So
Homeschooling is not complicated.
no, homeschooling is a piece of cake, right? Just like that. So
Yeah, everything is. Everything of raising children is just so easy.
Just listen to
Just-
them.
You just put your feet up.
They're
and you
adults.
bonbons and
They're adults for crying out loud. Just feed them. Give them a place to stay. Talk to them.
Mary says
Let
the
them
goat's
live their own lives.
Mary says the goat's cute. Excuse
all
me.
kinds of books.
You should see the number of books we have, Kathy. We have tons of books over the years. We've got tons. She said she's homeschooled. I homeschooled. So
Yes.
yeah, we've got books and more books. Mary says homeschooling is hard when you try to work at the same time. I don't have time to learn it now. And yet, a lot of people obviously had it thrust upon them versus
It's
the
not
way
homeschooling though.
we started homeschooling years ago. What is it? 25 years now? 26?
Well, most people aren't homeschooling. They're doing school.
They're doing school at home.
Yes,
Yeah.
and that's hard.
Yeah.
My daughter misses her one. Yes,
1-to-1
I'm-
so much. Yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Poor Nevaeh.
Kids need to spend more time in books and not computers. Yeah, I agree. And
I
doing
predict that one
doing
day
crafts and hobbies and hands-on
people
stuff.
learn how to speak Latin watching TVs.
Well, yes.
Got to bring it back to Disney somehow.
Carousel of progress. Yes, the TV will be such a great thing. And then they have what grandma.
Give them what for, you big lug.
Give them
Okay,
what for you,
good
big
night.
lug.
Good night. I have work to do.
Yeah.
I gotta go work.
And I think we're gonna wrap things up here. We've been going almost 2 hours now.
You always do.
Well, not always, but
Yes.
so anyway, are you ready to sing it off here and end the show? Thank you guys. Thank you. Kathy, yes, there are all kind of groups for homeschooling. My
Kids
wife
lack a lot of skills.
we are in charge of a local homeschool group in our area. We've had for about probably, I don't know, a long time. But anyway, yeah, kids, I think maybe this is a good time the kids can learn to do a little bit more hands-on stuff. Sports outside, like Kim was mentioning, doing some of that kind of stuff, a little more physical activity, doing some hobbies, doing some crafts, things that, just sort of get overlooked now because all we do is, play on our phone and play on a computer all the time. But that's just, I'll get off of that soapbox. You ready? Ready?
What soapbox?
I don't know. It's over here somewhere.
No, where'd you even get a soapbox? Nobody has soap.
I know. It's a toilet paper box.
Where'd you even get one of those? Those are gone
I
too.
know those are impossible.
We don't even have ours. Doesn't even really even come in a box anymore.
Well, good night, everybody, and again, have a magical week. We're gonna sign off with our ending song as we usually do.
And remember.
And again, what?
M-I-C. See you real
real
soon.
K-Y.
Why? Because we like you.
M-O-U-S-E.
You better not have a box of TP.
Oh, we've got it stored up. No. we have enough toilet paper for what we need. We're not hoarding. We just have enough for what we need it for. Anyway, have a good week, everybody. Have a magical time. Stay sane out there. Keep watching. Like I said, post stuff to the WDWpov group if you see anything cool out there. Just share with everyone else and help keep them sane at the same time. And see you next Monday at 8, or maybe sometime sooner, depending on if I show up on A Mother's Random Thoughts or do another quick little, gotcha type show on this channel. So see ya.